I wonder if you can tell me what that is right behind me, right there. What do you think that is right there? That right there. That is a real live, honest steamroller. Yeah, steamroller. It runs not on gas, not on propane, not on diesel fuel, not on nitrous oxide. It runs on water. Yes, it runs on water. Heated up water, boiling water that makes steam, and then it runs this steamroller. Here, I'm going to take you a little bit closer so you can see what it looks like for real. There we go. Let's go around to the front. So what do you think this was used for? Well, I got to tell you, it was used for rolling out this hot top, this black top. That's what they used to roll it with. They'd roll the ground so that this would flatten out the blacktop and it would flatten out the sand. All right, now look, let me get in a little closer here. You ready? Watch this. Watch this. Now, this right here is called the boiler. Boiler. Can you say boiler? Bet you can. That's called the boiler. Now, that right there is where all the smoke came out from the boiler and all the extra steam came out. What they do is, watch this, watch this. Look at that big wheel. Isn't that cool? Can you imagine driving one of these? Well, I got to tell you a secret. My daddy, Papa's daddy, used to drive this. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? That's a wheel. That's a steamroller wheel. Look at the big sprocket. Can you see sprocket? That's like what you have on your bicycle, sprocket. See that? Look at that. Isn't that cool? That sprocket goes all the way around. All the way around. See it? And the wheel goes all, okay, now let's go up into the, this is where, look at, this is where the driver was. I guess you should call it the operator. This is where the operator worked, right here. Now look, the operator would steer the wheel with that sprocket. He'd steer the wheel and that would steer the front roller. Look at this. What do you think this is back here? Well, that is coal. That is coal. And they would take the coal and they would throw the coal up into that door right there, right? And the coal would, well, there was a fire inside that door. And the coal, look at, the coal would burn and it would cause the steam, the water, to heat up into steam, and that would drive these wheels to make it a steamroller. Let me go around this side too. Oh, look at this. It's kind of like a trailer hitch on the back. Look at that. Trailer hitch. Okay, here's this side. There's no sprocket on this side because you didn't need a sprocket on this side because you have one on the other side. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Daddy, your grandpapa's daddy, Papa's dada, used to drive this. Isn't that cool? You should look up steamrollers on the internet because they're really, really cool. Steam was used a lot way back when. Isn't that neat? Steam was used a lot instead of gasoline and diesel fuel. They could use the steam. Oh, look at, see this big chain right here? What do you think this chain did? Oh, look at this chain. Look at that. Chain would go here. And that big sprocket on the other side would cause that chain to coil up. And when it coiled up, it pulled on this and made it turn right. Isn't that cool? Let's get a look from over here. That is a steam roller. That's the real deal right there. That's the real deal there. Now here's where the sprocket is for turning the wheel right here. See the chain? Goes up here and it would turn. They'd turn this wheel and that would turn this sprocket and then that would turn this piston and it would tighten the chain or loosen the chain. And when it tightened the chain, it would pull this way, or loosen the chain, it would push that way. Isn't that cool? That is the real deal right there. A real life steamroller. There it is, the steamroller that your great grandfather used to drive. How about that?